Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. How is everybody doing? Getting my vitamin B12 in. Did I word yourself? I got my job done in about 4 or 5 hours. Came home, been cleaning my own house. Got a shower. Going to get this knocked out so I do dinner and hit the bed. Got my vitamin D3. Hey, Corn Pop. How's it going? Remember when you come on to hit the like button, please. Say hello. It's a Monday, you guys. It's a Monday. I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that today ends my up to 40% off sale on my pharmacy website. So if there's something that you need to stock up on, something you want to try, check out the up to 40% off sale. What you're looking for might just be there. I can't tell you, MC. All I see is the numbers. I don't know who they are. Alrighty. So yes, again, we have an up to 40% off sale on my website at pharmacy. I have the website posted in the description. You can copy and paste it in your search bar, or you can go to my main page on my YouTube channel, go under my picture in the description, and my link is there in blue. Click that link, it'll take you straight to the website. There are several things on the website, really good stuff. And I did a live about 2 days ago or 3 maybe, and I shared some of the things that was on the sale. And I'm going to do the same thing today of some other items and let you guys check them out. Hey, Nick. Hey, Notulent. Hiring, Mom? What you mean am I hiring? Pharmacy is. All right, to start out with, here's my book. I'm not your mom, Nick. I'm Billy. What state are you in? Okay, so today, no political thoughts. Sorry, Granny. Bye-bye, Nick. Have a good day, honey. So, I am going to start out with my my primer. I am going to be using my Blur primer. Where did I lay it? I don't have an opinion on weed, Jimbo. You have to talk to somebody that smokes it. I'm not here to talk about weed or drugs. I'm here to talk about makeup and skincare and nutrition and weight loss and vitamins and hair products. Are you interested in any of that? If not, just scoot on, please. I am using my Blur primer, the VFX Pro Blur primer. This stuff is really good if you have large pores. If you have large pores, it helps to blur those out. It helps to blur out your large pores, and it helps to diminish fine lines. The VFX Pro. And leaves your skin feeling so good. I mean, so good. So soft. So silky, velvety, smooth. It really does. Does it blow out the wrinkles too? Can you tell if it has? I have plenty. If you would like to see, you can answer it yourself. I am going to touch up my eyebrows. For those of you that already know, I don't have many, so I kind of touch them up a little. Maybe you should get some of that, Mike, and you can let us know if it works. I'm looking younger. Well, I guess that's a good thing. Granny, you look so young. You look about nanny sticks now with all the makeup. Very young and pretty. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Granny appreciates it. Granny appreciates it. Oh, I'm drinking too much. That's probably why you got those wrinkles. It will do it. It will do that to you. Okay, so I have on the blur primer, and we have on our sale site. I bet you're a great granny. When I get to that point, I will let you know, but I'm not a granny. We have the Airglow foundation on sale. Hey, Lynn, what you doing, my friend? You come on here, you got to be careful. There's a lot of heat going on. Granny's getting it, just getting it left and right on here. Granny's getting it. But I have the Airglow foundation. This is the last day of our up to 40% off sale. And this Airglow foundation is normally $41.50. Right now, it's $35. Okay. Also, the CC cream. Y'all know how much I love that CC cream. This right here is normally $17.90. Right now, it's $13.50. $13.50. So I want you guys to see how well it works on Granny's face. And then you'll get an idea how it works on your face. Oh, it's been steady going like this, honey. It's been steady going, Lynn. The trolls are out. They are on the mood. They are on the move. They've been coming after me now for the last couple of weeks, but guess what? I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Hey, ain't no troll gonna put me out. Again, this is the Airglow. I love this foundation. Remember when you come on to say hello. Hit the like button, please. Oh, Lynn, you know me, girl. And they're not going to get me down. They used to, but not now. I just wish they had a little bit more I don't know if they can see good or what, because it tells you my name is Billy. And they keep calling me Granny. I don't see anywhere where it says Granny. You think it's the white hair? Should I put on a wig? Nah, I'm not going to satisfy them. I'm coming as I am. Hey, Tammy. How are you? I am using the Airglow foundation. This Airglow foundation leaves you a matte, dewy finish. Whatever it is, MC, it's not right. I don't care what it's called. It's not right. It's bullying. It's harassment. It's disrespect. It's uncalled for. Whatever it's called, it's not right. But it is what it is. Come as you are, and you'll leave the same way. Because I can do this and block at the same time. Not sure if I need mods because I'm taking care of this. Okay, so there is the Airglow foundation, you guys. Thank you, Corn Pop. That's Satan, and he's not going to win, my friend. He's been showing up pretty regular here lately. But I've got a job to do. I'm doing something that I enjoy. It's my second job. I've already did my full-time job today. Took care of that. Came home, took care of my home. Got a shower. Did some laundry. Vacuumed. Now I'm working my second job. And then when I'm done with this, I got dinner to cook. And then it starts right back over tomorrow. But I can handle it. Not many can, but I can. I can handle it. But the Airglow foundation, you guys, these two, this and the CC cream, the color corrector, these are on the up to 40% off sale, and it ends tonight at $11.59. $11.59 tonight. This up to 40% sale will be over. So take advantage. If there's something on here that you've already been using, you need to stock up on it. If there's something you want to try, now's a good time to get it. And take advantage of this. The Airglow foundation that I'm using is normally $41.50. Right now it's $35. Okay. The CC cream is normally $17.90. Right now you can get this for $13.50. I'm here to tell you I have this and I've been using it at least 4 or 5 days a week. That's usually what I use, either the CC cream or the BB cream. And one tube has lasted me 5 months. That's how long I have been with the pharmacy. And that's what I use through the week. And it's lasted me 5 months. So for if you were to choose this CC cream for $13.50, it is not a foundation. It's a tinted moisturizer infused with skincare. It's amazing, you guys. It gives you everything you need. It gives you that medium coverage, just enough of coverage to give you a full face of makeup if you choose. And very inexpensive. And it's great stuff, okay? All right. Next, I am going to be using, let me see, this is on the sale site, the VFX Pro Liquid Concealer. This company is amazing, Tammy. Yes, it is. It is a fantastic company. The great thing about pharmacy is, for one, there's over 1,500 harsh chemicals that is not in our products. Okay? Over 1,500 harsh chemicals that is not in our products. But they are here in the United States. Okay. but in the United States, we get all kind of chemicals in our products, but not in pharmacy. Pharmacy is out of Turkey. They supply their own water, their own electricity. They grow their own flowers to get the ingredients to make these products. They are hypoallergenic. If you have sensitive skin, they're for you. I have used over right around $4,000 worth of products is sitting around me, and I have used 90% of them. I have never had an allergic reaction, no rashes, no kind of breakouts or anything like that from pharmacy. And I know it's because they're so clean. Their products are clean. They're also affordable. And so I'm a housekeeper and I can afford them. I've been using these products. The makeup I've been using going on 7 years. The skincare I've been using for 5 months. I was not someone to take care of my skin, but for the last 5 months, I have been committed. With consistency, these products work. I have saw my skin change in such a greater way in the last 5 months. So at 56 years old, it's not too late. So no matter what your age is, it's never too late to start taking care of your skin. They are some great skincare products at pharmacy, and I highly recommend. We have 4 different lines. I highly recommend, if you have very mature skin like I do, that you go with the Resurface line. The Resurface line is what I use, and I love it. It has really done me a lot of good, and I will continue using it. Even if it were to come down to me not working with this company anymore, I will still use these products. I love them. I love them. And they're always doing great sales, always got really great promotions going on, BOGOs. Anytime you spend $75 on my website, you always get free shipping. But there are several times a month that we do. If you buy $60 worth, you get free shipping. And a lot of times you get to choose a free kit or a free bundle just for spending $60. So for the last 4 days until tonight at midnight, we've had an up to 40% off sale. There are many things on the website. Many things on the website. Just go onto the website. In the categories, you'll see up to 40% off. Click that link and you will see all the great products that are there on the sale site. Okay. Also, we have 8 customizable bundles. They are already set up for you. All you have to do is customize it for you. If it's something with lipstick, you choose your shade. Foundation, you choose your shade. If you're picking something like the iconic bundle, there's going to be several eyeshadow palettes on there. You choose which eyeshadow palette you want. Great things. Several bundles on there. Great stuff there. And so, yes, so I am going to be using some of the products that is on the sale site so that you see. So I use the Airglow foundation. That's what I have on right now. I put that on over my blur primer. I love the blur primer. We also have an illuminating primer. I love it too. But the blur primer, it helps to blur out large pores if you have them. And it diminishes fine lines, okay? Exactly. I told you, human hands never touch products at pharmacy. Everything is done robotically. And I'm telling you, that right there is good to know too. Everything is clean. They believe in clean products. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. So yes, so now I'm using the liquid concealer. This concealer is the best, okay? There are lots of concealers out there, and they will talk about how great they are. Hello in Korea. They will talk about how great they are. They will tell you that they're creaseless. This one truly is creaseless. It is a creaseless concealer, just like it says it is. Another thing, too, about pharmacy, they are EUC, European certified. They don't just say they are. They are, okay? They are the real deal. This company has been, you way too old to be here. Hey, James, bless your heart. So you're telling me that a job has an age limit? Lord, give him a chance. Give James a chance. You know, he messed up once. Maybe the second time he'll take the hint. You time them out for the first time, and then if they keep coming back, you just go ahead and block them, okay? But give them a chance. We all make mistakes. This job don't have an age limit. Being beautiful and gorgeous don't have an age limit. I'm a woman of my own, a very independent woman, and I'll do as I please. I don't need your permission or anyone else's. This concealer is creaseless, you guys, just like I told you. It is the best. It does not cake up, pile up into your fine lines and wrinkles. It blends smoothly. It highlights the areas that you need highlighted. I love it. So when it says it's creaseless, you happy today, Crypto? I say you're very happy. That's good. Glad. I love to see people happy and smiling and laughing. I get a joy from that. Keep on smiling, honey. I love it. Whatever just made you just tickled, I hope it continues. It was what you said. What did I say, honey? Remind me so maybe I can laugh too. So look at that. You see how well blended that is? Ain't that right, Tammy? Amen. Amen. The joy of the Lord. But I love it. It brightens up my T-zone. Under the eyes, you can see in all these wrinkles telling someone to mind their business. That's right. Can you not ignore me, please? If you're not talking about pharmacy, I don't have anything to say, honestly, honey. My time is limited. Okay, so there is the liquid concealer. I haven't been here in a while. It's sad people act like this. Honey, you ain't seen nothing. You got to have tough skin to do what I do. And you know what? You was asking for some advice on what? You know, normally when someone asks me for advice, it's on something nonsense. It has nothing to do with what I have going on here. If it's political or anything about a relationship or anything like that, you may want to go talk to Dr. Phil or someone like that, because I don't have any answers. If you need some advice on anything to do with skincare or makeup or nutrition or weight loss or hair products, I can help you. Okay. But if it's something out of that, not in that area, I can't. All right. So now I am going to use my eyeshadow primer. If you are new here and you don't know what eyeshadow primer is, because I didn't know 5 months ago. Hey, Claudine. No, it's because I'm going to school in 2 weeks and none of my mates are in my classes. And I was just wondering, what would you do if you were me? I would still go to school and meet new mates. I mean, that's what it's all about. You meet new friends, and you should still have your old friends. Just because they're not in the same class as you don't mean that they're not your friends anymore. You know what I mean? You make new friends because you have to go to school. Here is the law. So I always make new friends wherever I'm at. It don't matter where I'm at. I make new friends. And I still have the old ones. That's all I know. Make new friends. I hope that helps because that's my best answer. So what you guys been up to today on Monday? Everybody had a good day? What exactly does the eyeshadow? Okay, I'm sorry. I get so distracted sometimes with these comments. So please forgive me. I normally tell you the eyeshadow primer, if you have any dark circles under your eyes or any kind of discoloring on your lids, like I had some kind of, darker, my lids are darker than here, okay? So if you have any kind of dark circles, any discoloring to your lids or anything like that, it's kind of like an eraser. It cleans up the eyes, it brightens it up, and then it leaves the eyes looking the same as the rest of your face. The foundation, it's all the same color if you see that. But if, like I say, if you have any kind of discoloring, any darkness on your lids or anything like that, that is, I call it a magic eraser. But it just brightens up the eyes. And to me, it makes you look a lot younger because you don't have the dark rings around your eyes. You can use it on your top lids. You can use it on the bottom, anywhere on your eyes. If you make some kind of mistake with your makeup and you get eyeliner or mascara or something like that, you can also clean it up with that eyeshadow primer. It does really great stuff. Okay. Getting a lot of messages while I'm here. Thank you, Tammy. It really is some great stuff. I never knew anything about eyeshadow primer until, like I say, 5 months ago. I partnered with Pharmacy in March, and I have learned so much because I wasn't a full face makeup wearer. I would put on some foundation, some eyeliner, a little blush, lipstick, and out the door I went. Now I'm wearing contour, I'm wearing bronzer, I'm wearing eyeshadow, I'm doing all those things, and honestly, I truly didn't know how to use it. And I have took time out and just sat here and did some practicing, just watching other women do what they do, and I just do it. It's makeup. It comes off. You can wash it off if you don't like it. But I love Pharmacy's makeup. I love how the skincare is changing my face. The thing about Pharmacy skincare, especially with the resurface line, it stops aging in its tracks. It's not going to take away my wrinkles. No, it's not. It's not going to take away your wrinkles, but it does soften them up. And with the skincare, like this vitamin C serum, this right here, I love it. I use it morning and night, and it helps to firm and tighten up your skin. I like it on my face and my neck. It really does tighten and firm up. And with the skincare products, you get you a good toner, you get you a good moisturizing cream. I use the daytime resurface moisturizing cream, and I also have the nighttime. I have a really good toner, the Hydra Soothe Essence. This stuff right here is something you use first before you put on any other skincare. That Hydra Soothe Essence from the resurface line, it helps with redness. It gets your pH levels back on track. and it too helps to stop an aging process. We're going to continue getting older, but we don't have to look old. But anytime that you use skincare or anything that you go at in this life, if it's working out, if it's dieting or anything like that, it requires consistency. So you can't just do something once or twice and call it quits and say, well, it don't work. You have to be consistent. Consistency is key. And I'm telling you, these products really do what they say they do, but it's up to you to use them every day like you're supposed to. They're great. I'm telling you, they are great. They do exactly what they say that they're going to do. I have before pictures from back in February when I started in March until now. I have seen such a big difference in my skin. And also, like I say all the time, you can use whatever brand of makeup you want. You can use the most expensive makeup out there. But if your skin isn't being took care of, your makeup's not going to look its best. It's not. When you take care of your skin, I'm telling you, when I first started skincare, I've never been one that had acne or anything like that. But I had very dry skin. My chin, I can remember I would rub my hands across it just like I'm doing right now. It was rough. I was like, why does my chin feel so rough? It's just, I don't know, it was just rough. And since I've been using the moisturizing cream and the vitamin C serum and the toner and the eye cream and things like that that I have purchased through pharmacy, it don't matter. I could actually go a couple of days if I chose to. I know for a fact that if I did, my skin feels so soft now. Now when I put on the vitamin C serum that used to, my face would soak it up like it would absorb it like a sponge. That's how dry it was. Now I can actually put this vitamin C serum on and it stays for a minute. I can see, that it's very moisturized and hydrated. And that vitamin C serum, along with the skincare that I'm using, the moisturizing cream, has really helped me. I love it. I really do. And I have been crazy about pharmacy makeup for quite some time. I use their collagen shakes. I use their meal replacement shakes. I use their liquid vitamins. I have the vitamin D3, the vitamin B12 here. I use their toothpaste. I use their bath soap. I love their hair products. I use their shampoo, conditioner, their hair mask. I'm telling you, I use their L-carnitine. I take that every morning before I go to work. It's an energy in a bottle, and you don't get the jitters. You don't get the shakes. It's nothing but L-carnitine, vitamin B6, and green tea. You don't even know you took it. I was talking to a gentleman yesterday at church. He asked me, he said, what is this that you've been sharing on Facebook, this pharmacy stuff? So I let him in on what I was doing and what it was all about and everything. And I got to tell him about the L-carnitine that I take every day. He said, I stopped by the store the other day, and I forget the name of the energy drink that he said he bought. But he said, for hours, it felt like my hair was standing up on my head. I would feel my hands shaking once in a while. My heart would get to racing. That's not what I want. That's why I love pharmacy's L-carnitine. Hey, Georgia, you don't get the shakes. You don't get the jitters. You don't know you took anything. You don't feel no different. You just know you got a lot of energy. And it came from somewhere. You noticed you got a lot done. What I love too about the L-carnitine, if I must say, is it curbs your appetite. It's good for your brain health. It's good for your heart health, and it helps lower your A1C. So that's all good things. And our body produces L-carnitine on its own. But you don't have to worry about all that craziness in this stuff like you do in the stuff you buy in the gas stations. You can't go and buy pharmacy products in those stores. You can't find it at the mall. It's not at Ulta. It's not at Belk's. You have to know somebody that has partnered with this company to buy this stuff. You just don't go in a store and get it. This stuff is great. I love the meal replacement shakes. There's a lot of days on my full-time job, my primary job, that I don't get lunch. I have to go from one job to the next. I have just a few minutes in between. And just like today, here it is. I'm not sure of the time. It's after 6. I got up this morning at 6:30, 6:45. I haven't eaten all day long except for a pack of peanut butter crackers. And honestly, I'm still not hungry. And I need to go like that for a few days because I could lose a few pounds. Honestly, I could. And I will. That is going to happen. I'm going to work on that. But this stuff is good. It really is. You don't get those jitters and shakes. But anyways, there are so many great things on this up to 40% off sale that ends tonight. And again, if there's something on there that you like, that you already have, this is a good time to stock up. If there's something new you want to try, good time now to get it. And anytime that you spend $75 or more, pharmacy always gives you free shipping. You normally get your products within 7 days or less. They are from Turkey, but here in the United States, we get our products sent to Miami, Florida, and then they are sent to us. So ours come from Miami, but they are made in Turkey. Great stuff, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for it. I will try to help you the best that I can. And I'm the type of person, Tammy, if I don't know the answer, I will tell you I don't know the answer, but I will get you one. I will go above the person that's over me or higher than that, and I will get you the right answer, my friend. Okay? But I'm being honest. And also, I'm the type of person that will not sit here and tell you about a product that I've not used. I don't care if it's sitting in front of me. If I have not personally used it, we're not going to talk about it. Or I'll tell you, I don't know anything about it, but you can read the reviews. That's just how it is. I'd want you to be straight with me. You know what I mean? Okay, so I have the Airglow foundation on. I have the Airglow foundation, the blur primer. I have used a liquid concealer that's creaseless, and as you can see, it blends really great. It is creaseless. When I say it's creaseless, I'm telling you it's creaseless, okay? I put on the eyeshadow primer because I like the eyeshadow primer. It helps to take away those dark dark circles, the dark circles or any kind of discoloring. It takes that away and cleans up the eyes. It brightens them, and you know what I mean? I just like that. So it looks, my eyes even look bigger. And I like that. I like the clean look. And that's another thing that I love about Pharmacy's makeup. At the end of the makeup, when I've got a full face on, it looks natural. The foundation I have now looks natural. I mean, look, to me, I'll even zoom in on it. It looks natural. It don't look made up. All righty. So also we have the Velvet Dusk. We have the Velvet Dusk, this eyeshadow palette. We have several beautiful eyeshadow palettes. They are matte. The Mirage palette, this Mirage palette is all matte. And I love these matte colors. It's an all matte. This is the Mirage. But the one that's on the up to 40% off sale is the Velvet Dusk. This Velvet Dusk is on the up to 40% off sale. And in this palette, you will get, I think it's 5 or 6 matte, and then you'll get the shimmer colors. I used this one a couple of days ago on a live to show you guys, because this one is on the up to 40% off sale. And this palette right here is normally $32.90. Today, it's $25. And I want you to understand this, that you don't have to dig into these little compartments here and these little eyeshadow palette, you know, little things here. You barely touch this. You barely rub your brush across it. I'm barely touching it. And a little goes a long way. These palettes will last you for quite a while. I'm telling you, with these eyeshadow palettes, we have so many great eyeshadow palettes. I will show you a few more. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Tammy. The Velvet Dusk is the one that's on the sale, okay? But since you girls are here, and maybe I don't recall seeing your name on here before, so I don't mind showing you at all some of the other palettes that we have. This is the Lost Lagoon. Now, this is one of my favorite, the Lost Lagoon palette. Don't let these dark shades fool you, my friends. You can rock this. You can rock this. You put these on, and the more you blend, the better it looks. You dip into that beautiful turquoise right there and that green. Any of these colors, and you put them on, you will be amazed at how well you can wear these. They're not as dark as they may appear, because the more you blend it, the better it looks. But this is the Lost Lagoon, and these right here, this line here, right here in the center, is one of my favorites. But these palettes are freaking awesome, okay? This one here is the Violet Skies. This is another one of my favorites. I love the Violet Skies. Hey, Pooga. I love this one. It's another beautiful palette, the Violet Skies, okay? I'll show you a few more that I have. This one here is the Infinite palette. I adore this palette. I really do. If I can get it open. I love this one. This one is actually a face palette. You have your eyeshadows, you have your bronzer, you have your blush, you have your highlighter. But I've been using it as an eyeshadow palette. But it is actually a face palette. This one is the Infinite. All of these palettes are $32.90, except for the Velvet Dusk. And it's on the sale right now for $25. The other palette that I have is the Rose Dune. Another beautiful palette. The Rose Dune. Love it. I love these. I love the shimmers. They go great, right, especially right here in the corner of your eyes. And also those shimmers are beautiful as a liner, as an eyeliner. So, and another thing is, we have our 3-in-1 palettes. We have the Effortless Glow and the Medium to Deep. These three, this is the Medium to Deep. They are, let me see. It is, these are regularly $32.90. Right now, today, now until tonight at midnight, you can get this for $27.50. This one is the Medium to Deep. Again, don't let these colors fool you. You barely dip into these. You use it. You can rock this, okay? But here's what I want you to understand. Excuse me. This one is the Effortless Glow. The Effortless Glow and the Medium to Deep, okay? Effortless Glow, Medium to Deep. Now, I have to share with you how great. I want you to look. I'm barely touching. Look how beautiful these colors are. I love that. The Effortless Glow, I love it. I do. $32.90, but right now you can get them for $27.50. Now let me explain to you what you can do with this palette. This is a deal. There is 4 or 5 of the 3-in-1 palettes, but these two are the ones that's on the up to 40% off sale. You can take these palettes. You use these 3 for your eyeshadow, okay? Or if you just want to use one of those colors, you have your eyeshadow. Me, I use all three. I use one as my base, and then I use the other two, one on the outer edge and then one up in the center of my eyebrow, okay? You got your eyeshadow, you got your blush, you got your bronzer, and you got your highlighter. You got all of that in one palette for $27.50. Where are you going to go and get 3 eyeshadows, a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush for $27.50? That is really great stuff. Where are you going to get that? These are great, you guys. They really are. So they are on that sale. So with that being said, the Velvet Dusk is the one that I used the other day when I was first came on here and told you about this, the sale. So today I am going to use the 3-in-1 palette. Now you tell me, I'm going to let you girls pick, or you ladies. Would you rather I use the medium to deep or the effortless glow? Which one would you rather I use today? And I will show you how I use them as my eyeshadow, my blush, my bronzer, my highlighter. Effortless glow, medium to deep. Which one would you prefer, or do you want me to choose? Normally, I use liquid blushes. Normally, I use liquid, but I want to show you what these palettes do. So I will use the medium to deep today because it will be the first time that I have used it. I am going to use it. I will use this one today and show you exactly what I do with it, okay? All right. Again. Oh, you want me to use the glow? I can, if you want me to. I can use the glow. I'll use the glow. All right. So what I normally do, let me find me a brush, is I'm going to start out with this one right here as my base on my eyeshadow, okay? So because I have a hooded eye, it's not really bad hooded, but it's still hooded because you can see it hanging over here. I'm barely dipping into this. Let me move it back some. Okay, I'm dipping into this right here. And you can see I'm just lightly taking the brush and I'm going across. And if you notice, my crease of the eye is right here. Okay, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to go just a little higher than my crease. Okay, just a little higher than my crease, like that. That, oh my God. Look at that effortless glow. I love it. It has like that shimmer to it. So I'm barely dipping into this. You don't have to dig in these. You just barely touch them with your brush. And I'm doing this one the same way. I love it. Okay, you see that? I took it just above my crease. I'm softly blending. Okay. I love that. I love the way it shimmers. Just 1 second, please.
Hey, Billy Joe, this is Susan Cathy next door to the Fosters. He just called me. They're still up in Greenville, and he said, would you call Billy Joe, please, and tell her not to come, that the flooring is not even going to be.
All right. Okay. So now that I have the base on my eyeshadow, now I will take, and I'm going to use the darker shade here, which would also be my bronzer. I am going to use that. Once I find my brush. I'm going here next. Okay. And I'm going to work this color on the outer edge of my brow. Okay. And I'm going to work it into like a V shape. Like a V shape towards the inside of my eye into a V shape. And then I'm also going to take that and I'm going to bring it underneath the eye as a liner. I love this effortless glow. The fair to medium has been the one I've used most often. I have the peach palette too, but I haven't used it. Okay, so you see that? I'm going to do the same to this side. Remember when you come in to say hello so I know you here and I want to welcome you here? And hit that like button when you come in. I would appreciate it if you only realized and knew how much it helps when you go on someone's live and you hit the like button or you share it. The algorithm can be tough sometimes. And whether you are someone that makes a purchase or anything like that, hitting that like button supports the channel. It helps. So I'm going to also do this one under the eyebrow as an eyeliner. Whatever color you use on the outer edge is the one you should take under your eye. Okay? Hey, Corn Pop. All right. So now I'm just going to blend it. I'm going to blend these two together. Okay? Just softly blend it. And I'm going to bring this golden looking bronze color here. And I'm just going to softly blend it towards the inside of the eye. Just softly blend it. Drag it over with my blending brush. Okay? Hey, Corn Pop. How you been doing, buddy? Just softly blend it. Again, it like I was telling you about those other palettes, just because those colors may not look like they're for you, they're too dark. Let me explain something to you. Sometimes just going out of your comfort zone can be a good thing, because I too thought I can't do those colors. It just wasn't me. Now I can't get enough of it. Okay? So now I'm going in with this here, okay? And I'm going to brighten up the inside here. Just brighten it up right in here. And you see I'm using all three. Okay. And also what I love about these palettes, especially with the matte colors, if you are someone that likes to make your own eyeliner, I love white. I love to take white and put it on the inside of my eye. You can take your setting spray or your finishing spray, whatever you call it, and you can spray a brush. Just spray it a couple of times, and you can dip into your matte colors or your shimmer, either or. I'm going to dip into this highlighter here, and I'm just going to tap it on right here on the inside of my lid. Okay? Don't wipe it. You pat it, tap it on. Just tap it like this. Tap, tap, tap. Just to brighten that inside up, or wherever you want to put it. If you want to take it all the way across your eyelid, then you can do so. I like the corner here. Just tap, tap, tap. The setting spray holds it on so you don't get any debris or any of that to fall onto your face or anything like that. Okay, so you see how it brightened up on the inside? And it will hold there. It won't come off. It'll hold there. Hey, Gretchen. Okay. Now also, I'm going to take this same palette and I'm going to use this for blush and bronzer, okay? That's the good thing about these 3-in-1 palettes. There is so much that you can do with these palettes. So much that you can do. Okay, so I'm going here now, and I'm going to use this as my bronzer. I'm just going to barely tip in here, and I'm going to go across my jawline with this same thing that I used on my eyes. Normally, I do this with the liquid bronzer. I'm taking it across my forehead. And you shouldn't wipe it on. You should just pat it on. Tap, tap, tap. Okay? Remember, this is the same thing we used on my eyes. All right, so now I'm going to go across here. And I'm going to lift the cheeks up. Remember, that's what we use that bronzer for here. Also, to give our face, we're going to detail it. Give it definition. Let it define. You know, like I said before, when you get a certain age, I don't care who you are. When you get a certain age as a woman, it falls, drops, or sags. So we want to be lifted. You see that? How it's lifted, and once I put my blush on, you will see the difference. Okay? Hey, Joe. How you been doing, Gretchen? I'm going to go a little on the side of my nose. They are powders. This one here is the Effortless Glow. And this one here is the medium to dark. Okay? These are on my up to 40% off sale right now. They are normally $32.90. Right now they're $27.50 until tonight at midnight. So I'm showing you how these 3-in-1 palettes are your eyeshadows. I used all 3 of these colors on my eyes. They are your blush, your bronzer, and your highlighter. So they are great. They are great. They really are. And so now I am going to get me a blush brush. That's good. That's good, Joe. So I'm just going to barely dip into this, the one that I'm going to be using as my blush. This one I used as my bronzer. Now I'm using this as blush, okay? Just going to tap on here. Tap it on the face. I love this effortless glow. I love the shimmery look. How it just makes you just shine. That shimmer. I love that. It's beautiful. Okay. We've got the cheeks lifted. Look at that. I love that. It just glows. So for $27.50, you get three eyeshadows, a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. That's what you get for that. So if I used the liquid concealer earlier. If I hadn't have already used that, I would take this, and that would be where I would highlight my T-zone and under my eyes and my chin. Hey, Stitch. How are you doing? Okay, so now we're going to put on some mascara and bring these eyes to life. They starting to look pretty, but we fixed to make them pop when we put on some mascara. And I am going to use the Full Blast today. I love the Full Blast. I love them all, okay? My favorite is the Double Lash Extend, but I am learning to really like the Infinite Lash that I've used on the last couple of lives. All of our mascaras have castor oil in them, which is really good to help grow your lashes. But this Full Blast here not only just has castor oil, it has capixyl also. And that capixyl is good for nourishing your eyelashes. Thank you, Stitch. So I will be using the Full Blast, and y'all take note that I don't have any eyelashes. They are very short and sweet. It's really sad short and sweet, okay? Because I don't have any. But I will not wear the falsies. I won't do it. I don't knock anybody that does, but it's not for me. I have some magnetic ones that I purchased off of Amazon a few years ago. I wore them for about 15 minutes. It felt like I stole some bird's wings. I couldn't deal with it. Big difference. Big difference, and that's just one coat. I'm putting on another coat. I love it. Big, big difference. Look at that. So if you're someone like me and you don't really have long eyelashes, or yours is short like mine, or they're very sparse, Pharmacy's mascaras are amazing. I once, I guess it was 3 years ago, my daughter-in-law and I We went and got eyelash extensions. Now, don't get me wrong, they did look pretty. They did look pretty, but it cost me $90, and in about 5 days, I done took them off. You couldn't get them wet, and I was like, how do I shower and wash my hair and not get water on my lashes? I felt like I was having to walk on eggshells. So I took them off. I should have took that $90 and went and played bingo. Been more fun. Okay. So now we have lashes. All we need to do now is put on some lipstick and we're good to go. And I will also show you in this same Effortless Glow palette, I am going to use a Retro Rose matte lipstick. With this look. I love the matte lipsticks. My Latino lip lacquers is one of my favorites, but I love these matte lipsticks. They dry very quick. You can also take in your 3-in-1 palettes, if you are someone that likes like a frosty lip, you can dip into this and tap across your lip with it. And you have a frosty lip. And you can also add a lip gloss, or you can just leave it like this, the dry frosty look. So there you are. There's Monday Night's Glam with Billy. These are some of the products that's on the up to 40% off sale on my website. If there's anything on there you might be interested in or anything that I use, go get it before midnight so you can get it at a really great price. And even when it's not on sale, it's a wonderful, amazing, great price. But right now, it's even a better price, okay? Thank you, Joe. But this was all done mainly with one palette. Everything on my face except for my mascara and my lipstick, other than my foundation, was done with this palette. The whole look was done with one palette. $27.50. You can get this whole palette. Okay? A great deal. Pharmacy is a great place to shop. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the ones that showed up. Thanks for the likes. If you're someone that went and checked out the website, or you possibly thinking about making a purchase, thank you so very much for helping me support my business. I appreciate you guys. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this channel. Remember, without you guys, this channel would be nothing. I would just be me. Not that that's a bad thing, but y'all make it better. And thank you so much for just being here. And you call me Silver Fox? That sounds better than Granny. But you guys go check that sale site out, okay? Check out Pharmacy. If you're not interested in something on the up to 40% off sale, there's so many other great things on this website. great things. You will love it. I'm telling you, you will love it. I'm not sure. I may stitch. I'm not sure. It all depends. But tonight ends this up to 40% off sale. So y'all take advantage of that. Don't let it slip away. Y'all have a good night. Remember, God loves you, and so does Billy. And I will talk to you all again soon.